What go on, my people? Man like Mike back with another one, and today we'll be discussing if fragrances were past and present Manchester United footballers. Starting with Chanel, Alors Homme Sport Au Extreme. If this was a footballer, it would be Ruud van Nistelrooy. In a variety of settings, they perform really well. If you think back to Van Nistelrooy's footballing career, he's done well in the Champions League, he's done well for Manchester United, and when he left Manchester United. Moving swiftly on to Bleu de Chanel EDT, this will be Darren Fletcher because they are both classy and they can do a good job. Bleu de Chanel EDP will be John O'Shea. It is the most versatile out of all the Bleu de Chanels in my opinion, and like for Manchester United footballers, John O'Shea was a very versatile footballer. He even played in goal. He's played left back, right back, centre mid, defensive mid, and I believe left wing if memory serves me right. So it's only right that this is John O'Shea. Bleu de Chanel Parfum. This will be Michael Carrick because Michael Carrick has been an excellent service and is a classy footballer as well. Creed Aventus. Now, Creed Aventus, this will be Cristiano Ronaldo. Many people like Cristiano Ronaldo. Many people like Creed Aventus. Some people dislike it. Some people call it the king. Yeah, it is what it is. Davidoff Coolwater will be Johnny Evans, been around a very long time. Still there. It's like, why are you there? I wouldn't be mad if it went. Dior Sauvage EDP would be Philip Neville. Very versatile, good in various situations. Dior Sauvage EDT would be Ashley Young. Very versatile, lasts longer than the EDP in my opinion. Both have had a great career. Some people don't like them. Some people don't like this because it's very common. Some people don't like Ashley Young because they say he's got an ability for throwing himself to the floor, aka diving. Dior Sauvage Alexa will be Roy Keane. It's a strong performer. It's a great performer. Yeah, nothing else needs to be said. Dior Homme Cologne will be Robin Van Persie because it is fantastic. Although it went around a long time, it's bringing back fantastic memories. Van Persie went at Manchester United a long time, but there's some fantastic memories of him scoring the winner against Manchester City. That incredible volley against Aston Villa. Yeah, thank you for the memories. Dior Homme Intense will be Dimitar Berbatov. Both are very classy, great performers as well. John Paul Gaultier, Libola Parfum will be Nemanja Vidic. Consistent, reliable, great performer. Louis Vuitton Imagination would be David Beckham because David Beckham is my favourite Manchester United footballer. Growing up, I had great childhood memories of him, and this is my favourite fragrance in my collection so far. Oud Maracuja will be Ryan Giggs because he's had over a 20-year career playing for Manchester United. And as you can imagine, that is very long, especially in football terms. And this fragrance here is very long lasting. Baccarat Rouge 540 Extrait de Parfum. This will be Park Ji-sung, the one for the big occasions. Just like Park Ji-sung, you can rely on this for the big occasions. Grand Soir would be Paul Scholes. Great at what it does and lasted a long time as well. Nautica Voyage would be Luke Shaw. I fell into the hype, but nowadays I'm just like, meh, I wouldn't be sad to see you go. Parfums de Marley Galloway will be Andy Cole. very underrated. Andy Cole, a very underrated striker. To me, this is a very underrated fragrance. Greenlee, Parfums de Marly Greenlee will be Louis Nanny. Didn't really like it at first, but it started to grow on me. And yeah, it's a bit of a maverick fragrance. Some people like it, some people still don't like it. But yeah, this will be Louis Nanny. If Herod was a fragrance, Herod would be Yapstam because it's a solid performer, but it didn't stay around for a long time. But I really liked it, and I really liked Yapstam as well. Parfums de Marly Layton, if this was a fragrance, this would be Wayne Rooney, because Wayne Rooney was a long-lasting player for Manchester United, broken a record here and there, and this, great compliment getter, lovely performance, guaranteed at least a 7-8 in most settings. You can rely on this one of the greatest. Parfums de Marly Sedley would be Dwight York, here for a good time, not necessarily a long time, but yeah, again, great memories with this one as well. Ralph Lauren Red would be Paul Pogba. I wanted this one to work out much more than it has, and I'm sad it didn't work out as much as it has. However, I do like Ralph Lauren clothing, and yeah, other than that, I do like Paul Pogba. I do think he's got great ability. Shame it never worked out for him at Manchester United, but he has some interesting hairstyles and some interesting dance moves. Prada Black would be Rio Ferdinand, a touch of class, dribbling out with the ball from the back. Yep, I know in today's football you tend to see that more often, but it weren't really as frequent at the time. So yeah, this will be Rio Ferdinand. Prada Ocean will be Javier Fernandez. Can do a good job, fairly versatile, and you can rely on it most of the time. Tom Ford Noir Extreme would be Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. This one's great on date nights. Great performer. Knows where the net is. If you want to score on a date, you wear this. If you want someone to score, Solskjaer will be your man. Great super sub, great wingman, this fragrance here. Valentino born in Roma would be intense, would be Diego Forlan. Some people say it's good to look at, decent performer. Yeah, nothing too spectacular in my opinion, but he can do a job. Versace Eros would be Patrice Evra. Quite loud, got a bit to say for itself, and quite a decent performer. That's what they both have in common. Versace Dylan Blue would be Marcus Rashford. Loved it to bits in the early stages. Nowadays, the love isn't there as much as it used to be. But yeah, still some fun memories, nevertheless. Versace the Dreamer would be Tom Heaton. If this was to leave, like if Tom Heaton was to leave, I wouldn't be mad at it. Spice Bomb Extreme would be Gary Neville. Nothing fantastic, but you can count on it to do a reliable job. Xerjoff Naxos will be Carlos Tevez. I grew to like this one more than I thought I would. I was thought, a bit average, but yeah, brilliant performer. Some great memories as well. And last but not least, we have YSL YEDP. And this would be Ander Herrera. Now, I didn't think much of it to begin with, but this grew on me. It grew on me so much. And I ended up liking it. Stay fresh. Stay blessed.